Back here for the halftime show as we're now joined by Allegheny sophomore women's basketball player Bella Antonacci. Bella, first off, thanks so much for joining us today. I want to get right into how this season has been for you personally because you've been having a tremendous season after a really good freshman year. What part of your game do you feel has taken a big leap from last year to now?
I think it has to be scoring. I mean, last year, didn't really have to score as much. We had Emily Lauer, who was leading scorer in the pack. So just kind of figuring out my role last year as a first year. But then this year, knowing like we lost a lot of points, so I was going to need to score more. And so being able to step up there has been really helpful for our team.
Yeah, and you have been a catalyst not only scoring wise, but also setting things up offensively, being that point guard on the floor. I want to go back a few years ago to your college decision and what led you to wanting to continue at Allegheny. What was it about the school, the program that ultimately sold you?
Yeah, I think it was a combination of, this school's very good academically. Had a lot of the things I wanted with my major and my future career. And then also just coming, meeting the team, talking with Coach Kelly and Coach Christina, and just having an overnight visit that went really well. Meeting the team, meeting Emily Lauer, Jess Bicker, people um, that are good guard players that were producing really well. So yeah.
Well, you had quite the transition from high school to college. Really was seamless. An all conference season last year, as along with being the newcomer of the year. What part of your game do you feel translated the fastest and the best as well from that going from high school to college with it being such a big jump?
I think it had to be just my play as a point guard. I think at high school, I really had to step up my senior and junior year. Just as people graduated, I had to become more of a ball handler and really to try and control the floor and the flow of the game. So I think coming in and like having that experience of like leading a team and being able to help Bicker with point guard duties, yeah, it was really helpful.
What did it mean to you to win the newcomer of the year in the conference? And how did you find out? Was it any sort of special announcement for it?
No, I think I mean it meant a lot. I mean, I think um, I have a pretty good class. A lot of the girls were really playing super well, and so I was just glad to have that for our program. And really, it was a testament to like what we were doing and what my teammates we've been working on all year. And we found out at the pack show meeting, we had like a pizza party, and we found out like that I had won and then that Emily had won during that broadcast, I believe.
Well, that's awesome. And obviously, like we mentioned, follow that up this year with a really strong season thus far. What do you think makes this team very special and kind of stand out from last year's team, especially with all of the experience you brought back from last year?
Yeah, I think it's that. I think it's the experience we have. We have three seniors that have, two of them have started their whole careers. And then me being able to get a lot of experience last year, a lot of minutes. And then a couple other girls in my class getting time last year really has helped.
Well, Bella, certainly excited to see this season for you and the Gators play out in a positive way for sure. Really appreciate your time today. Before we let you run, want to hear from you what you think it'll be that gets your team not only into a deep playoff run, but ultimately a push for a title. What part of this team do you think can get to that point and ultimately be the PAC champs?
Yeah, I think we have all the pieces. We just have to be consistent. We've had a couple games this year where, we're playing 39 minutes really hard, and there's just 1 minute where we lose control or lose the flow of the game. So just being able to play the whole 40 minutes with the best effort we can will be crucial to us making a playoff push.
Well, Bella, again, really appreciate your time today. Enjoyed learning a little bit about your career and enjoy the rest of the season as well.
Thank you. Yep.
That's Allegheny sophomore women's basketball player Bella Antonacci. Stick with us. We'll have the second half of today's game coming up next on the PAC Sports Network.